Howdy folks, welcome to Nerd Studio. Today we've got the Smith & Wesson M&P 9C, as in compact. So, my compact carry gun for quite a while has been this guy, the Ruger SR40c. I think if you look in part 2 of my shield adoption video, I show my grip shooting this gun. And what you see is me doing this every time I shoot it. Trying to adjust the grip, readjust the grip. So look, I have these little doll hands. I've said it before. The reality is, this is a really nice gun. Great trigger. Confidence-wise, it's too much gun for my hands. I don't have the hand strength, really, to confidently pack that 40 caliber gun. And watching my grip on it made me 100% sure of it, and it made me know I needed to move to something I could confidently shoot. I thought about going with the 9C, the Ruger SR9C, and actually was able to grab it at Rock City Guns, compare it to the M&P, and there was no question the M&P trigger actually felt better to me. And I know the M&P is notorious for having sketchy triggers, but that's how it turned out for me. So I have the Smith & Wesson M&P 40, and the trigger on it was not good, and so I had a trigger job done. This is now a terrific target gun. It's got like a 2.5 pound trigger, but you can no longer carry it. With a 2.5 pound trigger, you're just not sticking that in a holster on your hip. It's just not smart to do it. The gunsmith that did the work for me said I would be very, very careful with that gun from now on. So, you know, the trigger is part of the safety device on these striker fired guns. So, however, when I pulled the trigger on this guy, it was a different experience. And now that might be that I've just simply got better at shooting, and the trigger is now acceptable to me. But it has that take up that all these M&Ps have, but from there, it's not gritty, it's not terribly spongy, and probably, I don't know, in the 6.5 pound range. I watched Jerry Michalek's video where he, I think he was showing, it was a full-size 9 M&P 9, and I think his trigger turned out to be, 6.5 pounds. My understanding on these striker-fired guns, it can vary from gun to gun, even in the same model. This feels fantastic. So if you're considering one of these guns, one of the things I would do is, take it out and ask to pull the trigger. The one thing I do not like about, well, two things I don't like about these Smith & Wessons. They have interchangeable back straps, and I did move to the smaller back strap in this gun. What I don't like is how you have to replace that back strap, and I'm not going to show you because it's a pain in the butt, but you have to take this gommer here and twist it, and it's incredibly hard to do. Twist a quarter of a turn and you've got to pry it out. And their intent is that you would use this to work, I guess, on the pins and stuff in the gun. When you pull any Smith & Wessons apart, there's a little pin you've got to flip in there. So you got to flip this little guy in here to pull it apart. But it's a safety device. It keeps you from having to strike having to pull the trigger to pull it apart like you would on a Glock or my FNS. And so that's good. You're not having to pull the trigger to pull it apart, and it also makes sure that if you're dumb enough not to clear the gun to when you clean it, that you don't shoot your hand off. And hey, it happens. But anyway, I don't like that. I don't like this thing. But the back strap's not something you're going to change a bunch. You're going to change it once to fit your hand, and that's the end of that story. So let's move on. So pulling it apart from there, once you've pulled this little pin, and I'd love to show you inside there. I guess you can kind of see it. It's this little thing sticking out. It's hard to do. Right there. Yeah, right there. Once you pull that thing down, you can pull the takedown lever down, release the slide, and it comes right off. Easy enough. Everything else from here is your standard striker fired pistol. It's an M&P. No big surprises there. You push that thing back in, and then you're ready to go. It comes with 2 magazines, one with the extended finger rest, and if you've been watching my videos, you know the all hands like the finger rest. It gives me some extra support in the hand. What can I say, guys? This is the answer. I've got about 150 rounds through it. I was shooting this today. This is normally good ammo. There's nothing wrong with it for target ammo. It was not pushing the slide enough on this gun. And I had the same problem with another that I was trying to do today. I just wouldn't recommend this ammo for breaking a new gun. I did put about 20 rounds of my carry ammo through it, and it shot out like a champ. 124 grain hollow point. No problems at all. No failures to feed. No issues. So as you can see, it's smaller in footprint than a full-size pistol. Slightly shorter. You're going to get the magazine shorter. It carries 12 rounds in this magazine, and I believe although it's supposed to take 12, and I think, well, you know what? It's 11 plus 1. So yeah, it was taking exactly 11 rounds. That's interesting. Well, it says 11 on this side, 12 on that side, so it is supposed to take 12. All right, we'll go with it. I was having trouble getting the 12 round in there, and did not try because I was having to jam on it so much with the speed loader. So not going to do that. I don't have a holster for it yet. I haven't backed it yet. That's coming. I also have ordered a magazine extension so that I can use, well, it's a base plate replacement so that I can use a full-size 17 round M&P magazine in this gun. So I'll do another video about that, but I'll be adopting this as my compact carry. I have the Shield as a subcompact carry. You check out those videos. Done 2 parts on that, and as I break this gun in and get more impressions of it, I'll make some more videos. So there you go, the M&P 9C.